Live. Okay.
So, what's the deal with that now, Fresh?
Well, I mean, it could go many different ways. It's many different.
That's a Jerry Seinfeld joke.
I know. I know that was. I know you were joking. I was just trying to like improvise.
But yes, let's go on with this review.
Well, yes. As we're saying, like I do remember, like it was just yesterday again with seeing the previews of many different upcoming films at the time, which was Kung Fu Panda and let's see, the Spiderwick Chronicles. Yeah, that was an interesting one. But then when you get to the main menu, when I hear the music swelling, and then diving on in to the classic story of just bees. The way how bees go about, and then focusing on Barry with suing people about like how they use honey, and it was just nuts.
Nuts. I thought this movie was about honey.
Yeah, har. Well, come to think about it, it was even Nut Job before Nut Job even existed.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Because this movie came out, what was it, 2009?
2007. I mean, that's why we're here.
Oh, 2007.
And like the introduction to like how we actually just like how did you get introduced to Fresh?
Yeah, I did say like main menu, so like on DVD.
DVD, okay. It's kind of a funny story with me. Before watching the actual movie, I actually watched the Mad parody of it. It was called, Kobe movie.
Yeah, right.
Really?
Yeah. From Mad, yeah. And it was a great one. And then watch the movie itself at home. It was pretty cool.
So, what was the parody of besides the Bee movie?
Kobe Bryant.
Get it?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, see, that's why it's called Kobe movie. See?
Wow.
And speaking of which, the title is also a reference to an actual bee movie. Get it? You know.
Yeah, I got that.
Well, like letter B?
Yes. Yeah.
Huh. Wow. I would have not known that.
And in actuality, I did get a little bit of a sneak peek on the DVD of Over the Hedge. Like if you click on the B, it gives you like a preview about what the movie is all about. That's how I kind of really got interested in
Oh,
it.
yeah?
Yeah, I just remembered that.
Wow, I didn't know that feature. Also, I don't know which DVDs have it, but there's this one where it shows Jerry Seinfeld in a bee costume. I try to like fly over a giant like cardboard flower, like got like hearted stuff, and then it showed like the actual animation versions.
Yeah. I mean, he did explain in an interview. It would have been funny if it was a live action B movie. I was okay, whatever you want to do.
I mean, if they did that, they would use like live action and CGI.
No stick.
They could do it with Dr. Doolittle, but I don't know about this movie. But proceed.
There's also this one. I think it's the same thing or some special features. I don't remember. Remember that scene with him with the bugs got like away from the windshield wipers. They did the same thing with different actors and Jerry Seinfeld and costumes as well.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah. I don't remember how I got used to it, but I do know it's like part of my childhood, and I have a DVD of it. And now, of course, besides that, it's also the Ants movie, but I'd rather watch the movie instead. Yeah, this movie it was really interesting part of my childhood. A lot of like actors I got introduced to in the past, so yeah, I'm really glad I got one in this. Despite people's critics, I still respect it.
What I did like most is, of course, the TV spots and the trailers. One that featured "Freedom" by George Michael, if that is the guy that I mean. And also there was that bee chant. It was like thank bee on DVD. Like, oh Jesus!
Wow, it reminds me of the scene where they did "Thinking Bee, Thinking Bee, Thinking Bee."
Yeah, that part. A little bit closer to that. And like any other.
I just like that part because it's like this actor being this movie. I love how they put like one of his characters. Remember that Winnie the Pooh scene?
Yeah,
Oh
I do.
yeah, that of course I do that because you know he ain't honey, and because this came out. Wait,
2007.
no. Let me finish. What year did Over the Hedge came out?
2006.
Okay, so yeah, this came out after because it showed Vincent the Bear. Remember?
Except he was brown.
Yes.
I mean, like in this
Anyway.
movie, yeah, there's a different.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's just a different bear model. Like, how about that?
I know. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying for the bear. But anyways, like, what was your favorite scene from the movie?
I've always liked I've always liked the courtroom scene.
The what?
The courtroom.
Yeah. Well, there were so many scenes. Unless you're referring to where Benson was interviewing different B companies.
Okay, well that's one of them. How about I say like any time that focuses on the courtroom? How about that?
Yeah, like where the fact that Dean, police.
Well, I mean, okay, that's what you want. But what was really funny was when what was his name? I can't remember his name, but John Goodman's character got stung in the butt.
Oh, Legend T. Montgomery.
Yeah, when he got stung in the butt. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, he was learning a trap anyway, so. And the fact that he was forced to be in what those kids ride in. I don't know what you call them.
Yeah, it's supposed to be some kind of mobile or something like that.
Mobile. I mean, one of my other favorite scenes is like whenever Ken freaked out, especially you gotta admit, whenever he freaks out, you just gotta appreciate the yelling.
Of course.
I know. I've been saying behind scenes and special features shows the voice actor for him yelling, and you see Jerry Seinfeld laughing.
Yeah.
That's actually like how I got used to Patrick Warburton, and then I got used to him again in Seinfeld.
But yeah, going deep into that, yeah. Okay, yeah. Personal opinions about Barry and Vanessa's relationship. What do you got?
We're not there yet though.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I mean, but I guess we can, since like if we got our favorite parts out of the way, we could just move on to the next subject.
Okay.
Alright, sure.
I mean, like, is there any other?
No, that's it.
Wait. I want to mention, I like how in this movie they actually parody, real life people, especially parodying like a true legend as a bee. Like, I like how they parody Larry King as like an actual bee in this movie.
Yeah, and literally calling it B. Larry King. And the fact that he was actually saying that we actually do have a Larry King in real life.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool. Now,
All right, well, go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, going to Barry and Nessa's relationship. What were your thoughts?
Well, odd.
It was alright. I mean, of course, the number one B law is never talk to humans, because for some reason humans can talk to bees, and so what? So of course it's one of those movies, but yeah. And then Barry was like on his own with the bee jocks, which is a task force that collects pollen and stuff and spreads it over flowers or whatever. He got caught in the rain. He ends up in Vanessa's house, out of all people. And then they just came out for the tennis tournament, which he was part of, because, to the bees, tennis balls are, flowers. But, yeah, anyhow, he almost got killed by Ken. Vanessa saved his life, and he wanted to talk to her. And, of course, this freaked her out, thinking she was crazy. She even stabbed her hand with a fork. That honestly gave me a cringe.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, it's alright relationship. Of course, she got upset with them when they stopped honey production and every plant, life, and flowers died. So.
Yeah. And we call it. You ever heard of the story about the B movie and iCarly actually connecting?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yeah. So we call it Vanessa is supposed to like represent Mrs. Benson basically because remember Barry's last name is Benson. Now this is where the theory comes in that Barry is actually Freddy's real father.
Oh,
I'm like,
come
how
on.
do you do that to a B of all people?
Come on.
And the fact it's still going on today. It still shocks me.
Yeah, I find that very unbelievable.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, what do you thought of Adam?
Yeah, he's a supportive friend. He's just the kind of friend that just wants everything to just be the way how it is. He just sticks to the rules. But he still is a good friend nevertheless. Grow up.
Behave. Jesus.
Anyway, but before we talk about more about Adam as voice actor, how did you get introduced to Jerry besides, of course, his own show?
Wait, now we're talking about the cast. When was
I thought
this?
we were talking about the cast.
The cast and characters, okay? Alright?
Okay, so yeah, get introduced to Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah, it was the beginning how I first got introduced to him, and then, Seinfeld. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got introduced to.
Well, yeah, as a kid when I watched it, I didn't know who he was, and then growing up, like, finding about the show, so I found on TV, and then, like, on the DVD, season of it, and then watch it from time to time, and then kind of just him again in this. The fact that this is his only voice role.
If you say that one more time.
Oh no, go ahead.
No.
I mean, although it might be his only voice role, it made him more famous. And think of the memes. Come on, you like jams? Yeah, you like jams. Who doesn't love that name?
Yeah, and it came with, I don't know if you saw this video, there is this, like, bee on the car window, and this random girl said, "You like jazz?" And so Rough and I was like, no, we killed him!
Yeah. But, Jerry Seinfeld as a comedian back in the day still is, He's pretty cool, I mean, even having his own show, I give him like a 1,000, he's pretty cool.
I give it a 10 out of 10 because, there's like a part that apparently did some rude, I forgot what he did, and the finale of the Seinfeld show, him and the rest of the gang got arrested in some country, of course, for the past bad stuff they've done over the years.
Yes, and I'll be back. Alright, and fresh rating for both Jerry and Barry.
Well,
Jerry
yes.
and Barry.
Yes, I agree with your sides. Yeah, this is my introduction to him as well, and I do find him pretty alright. Like, my dad watches more of the show.
Cool. Alright, now we get to the actor that played Vanessa.
Yeah.
Yes. Before she played Vanessa, Renee Zellweger played a character in Shark Tale.
Angie.
Angie, which is a love interest to the character Oscar, voiced by Will Smith.
And she was also in the Monsters Aliens movie.
Who was she?
Remember that couple in the car?
Right, yes, now I remember.
Oh.
So, yeah. She had 3 roles, but she still did good in DreamWorks. She's like, DreamWorks are only a voice article.
Will you quit saying that?
Saying what?
I mean, like over and over about, like, it doesn't matter if it's only voice or anything like that. It's really frustrating.
Okay.
But yeah, Vanessa herself being a florist and the fact that she saved Barry made a whole lot to him. And he took guts. Well, of course he hesitated a little, tried to talk to her, but yeah, they ended up having a great friendship and stuff, and she even helped him sue the human race. And then, of course, she had second thoughts after what Adam mentioned to her about the lifespan through bees working like 27 million years. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's a pretty nice person, and if it weren't for her, Barry would have been dead, and yeah, and wouldn't have a great friendship. So kudos to her, 10 out of 10.
Yeah. And yeah, 10 out of 10 for me as well.
Alright.
Very, yeah.
Alright, next up we got, yeah, now we can talk about it. Yeah, Adam, like, yeah, voiced by Matthew Broderick. We already talked about him, but yeah, I must say Matthew's, performance in this movie was pretty cool.
I agree.
Yeah, just because of his voice, and, like, of course, many of his works, like Lion King,
Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, Cable Guy. Wait, what'd you say, Fresh?
Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget, yes, that's a good one.
Ferris Bueller.
Deck the Halls. Oh, by the way, did you finish that one, Blitz?
I did. Like a few weeks ago, I told you about it.
Oh, right. But how did you, it's like one of your favorite movies?
Well, I must say, it was really interesting to see Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito, like, in a movie together. That's what I liked.
Okay.
But, my favorite scene from that movie was, yeah, I didn't mention this, but I'll just mention it again, with that drunk guy, when he was trying to pull
Oh, yeah. But have you seen that scene where they're at the Winterfest and they see three girls dancing and and he keeps saying, "Who's your daddy?" And then turns around, the middle one is his daughter. It's like, "Oh, I'm your daddy." And they're at the church wiping their eyes out at the
with holy water,
yeah.
We're just
oh man, that was just wrong, but it was still funny. But yeah, Adam Fleming being very good friend and stuff, of course, trying to be like his Jimmy Cricket in a way, but basically B. But he still got his back, even though he sacrificed himself to he lost his hair and now has a plastic sword they use for sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, Matthew's performance for Adam Fleming, 9 out of 10. He did great.
Infinity.
Yes.
Alright, next one. Of course, we gotta go with the big guns, Mr. Paps Warburton, the voice of Ken.
Yeah. Vanessa's boyfriend / ex-boyfriend or fiance, whatever, in that movie. So he first appeared with Vanessa doing a tennis match, and yeah, he is about to launch Barry again because he's on a tennis ball until one of the other bees cleared his throat and distracted him, and the tip of the tennis racket sent him flying and stuff. And then, of course, he's bragging about everyone about his brochure and stuff, and he almost, like I said before, but his buddy used winter boots, and of course they have a rival ever since. They get real jealous of him with Vanessa and stuff, and what he's been doing, and then he's killing in the bathroom until Vanessa broke it off with him.
Yeah, despite his character, as I said before, Uggs was the yelling for him.
I know, because Patrick Wilbur is known for his yelling, especially for Joe Swanson, which his motto kind of reminds me of.
Yeah. Overall, I give him a 5 out of 10. It's between.
6.
7.
Alright, fair. And now for Leighton T. Montgomery, voiced by Jean Goodman.
He's indeed a good man, because he is good for this movie.
That's why I said it like that. But Leighton is basically a lawyer type of deal, or I don't know what you call it, but yeah, he's one of the CEOs for the companies of honey and whatnot. And yeah, I just love the way John Goodman gives him a deep southern twang to his voice.
I mean, again, John Goodman being a great legend himself, we talked about him in the past, he always does great work. For me, always Infinity for him.
Exactly, because he's one of the greats. And you first?
Well, yes, there's no doubt, of course, Infinite, yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, now we got a zebra. Bring out the Chris Rock.
Oh. Yeah, besides Madagascar, this is how I got used to Chris Rock in this movie. So his minor character he played is a mosquito named Moose Blood, which, how ironic, his model is used for the dream sequence where it had of Vanessa having a picnic, and then mosquito was on her leg, and she, like, smacked it off.
It's the same dude. I mean,
I know.
so why'd you say model?
Anyhow,
If you say model, then it's a different type of thing. Yeah,
oh.
that's what that means.
Well, anyhow, yeah, Barry met Moose Blood. Well, he was like looking for honey farms, and he found a lot of dead bugs on the windshield. They discovered one of them being alive, and that fact all of them are pretending because of the windshield wipers. Of course, everything goes haywire. Then it explains his backstory, and then yeah, I became kind of a friend to him. But then at the end, it came like a sort of a lawyer type deal, and it's like talking to the account. It's like, I was already blood sucking parents tonight. I just need this suitcase. But yeah, Chris Rock's performance, he did really good. And of course, he had a bit of tough time a couple years ago. Of course, we all know what happened.
That's not a couple of years ago, it's like 1 year ago.
But to me, it felt like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but we're not going to discuss it. Huh?
I'll give him a 9 out of 10.
I'm 10. Yeah, just because like he.
Yeah. Alright, now we get into Barry's parents.
Starting with Janet Bassett, voiced by one of the great Kathy Bates. How did you get to Kathy Bates?
I know some guy introduced her because of the Charles Web movie, live action one, as Bitsy the cow.
Exactly.
I got used to her in The Waterboy.
Right, that sounds nice.
Yep, and she's also in a horror movie. I actually don't recall which one it was.
Misery.
Thank you, Fresh. But in other ones, she was also in Fried Green Tomatoes, and she also appeared as Amy's mom in Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
And yeah, Kathy Bates is a great actress. And what do you think about Janet herself in the movie?
Just one of those standard, generic, supportive moms who just, just loves her kid to death, but it still means well.
Yeah. She's not like one of those overprotective moms like Greg Heffley's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, agree with Fresh's statement, She's a very good mother to her son, Now let's get to the father, Martin.
Yeah. Do you know the guy that voiced him, Barry Levinson?
He sounds familiar.
Well, I'm gonna look him up because this is like the only work I know of him so far. Oh wow, he's 81. Cool. Okay, one of the movies, of course, you might have heard of Running Man, starring Tom Cruise and Justin Hoffman, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's also toys with Robin Williams, Man of the Year, and many other projects.
Nah, I don't know this dude.
Me neither. But, yeah, now, how would you describe Martin in this movie?
Well, yes, he's a good father, but he can be a little bit stern at times, but still, again, means well.
Yeah, and I remember that scene where Barry was like, I think about quitting, and Jen mistook being a storer because of what Martin said, and Barry mentioned that no one's listening to me. I'm gonna get an ant tattoo, and I'm gonna like pierce my throat and whatnot. And they're just like talking about their day. But yeah, so like this, both Janet and Martin are both good parents. I give them a 9 out of 10, a 10 out of 10.
True.
Yeah.
Alright. Now we get into like the legend, who sadly passed away 2 years ago, but still a great legend. Larry King, who is best known for television and radio personality.
This is how I got
It was a
used to
great
Larry
guy.
King, believe it or not.
For me, it was with Shrek 2 and Gravity Falls.
Shrek 2.
Right, because he's...
Doris.
Thank you. I almost said the Mirror Dude, but I think you get it. But yeah, even though they're releasing the shows, I still like recognize them because of this, and because he had like a wax figure in Gravity Falls.
Yeah, that's what I like about that episode. They actually brought like a lot of good celebrities and whatnot, but it was still a great episode.
And of course, besides him, another legend died. That was also part of the wax figures. Coolio.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't really know the dude. I only knew him from Gravity Falls, but may he rest in peace along with Larry King. So, Infinity, because he's, again, a legend.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I was going to show you on Instagram, but we're not on Instagram, I forgot. But I did see this, like, a show, like, 3 guys, like, who's supposed to be, like, the comic book writers, like, every man said, I'm Stan Lee, and it's always in the middle, because you can tell by the voice. But, yeah, of course, I figured your scores are Infinity as well for Larry King.
Yeah.
Of course.
And now, we get into Josh Peck's crush.
Oprah Winfrey.
He just loves Oprah.
Well, I'm being voice actors. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
But I keep forgetting that Oprah Winfrey voiced the judge in this. So this is like one of her first voice roles, and of course we all know Oprah the Oprah Show, and of course the famous "and you get a cake, and you get a cake."
Car.
Yeah.
But she's been doing good. She's been promoting weight loss treatment.
How I first got introduced to it was The Princess and the Frog.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did tell me that. And
His mother.
yeah, and this is like one of the ones I got introduced to her, and then like I see her like do commercials and stuff. She's a pretty decent woman. She's like really famous talk woman and stuff, and she played this judge pretty well. And the fact that her last name is Bumbleton of all people.
Buzz.
Wow. But yeah. Nothing more I can say about this judge. She's just pretty reasonable. A judge, 10 out of 10.
Same.
Yes.
Alright, next up.
Oh yeah, speaking of celebrities, like we actually had some celebrities in this movie, like, playing themselves.
Yep, like Sting, for example, like I mentioned earlier. Of course, they bring in Sting because, of course, be related.
Yeah. And
then his real name is Gordon M. Shunner, and then John Goodman's character, Montgomery, is like, "Is that his real name, you idiot?" I was like, wow. But it was a pretty interesting cameo. That's how I got introduced to Sting, actually.
And there was another one.
Yes, Ray Liotta. And sadly, just like Larry King, he passed away like not too long ago as a total shocker. But besides this,
It was just last year. But go ahead.
Yeah.
But anyway, besides this, I've got to stream in live action. I got to stream in Indignant, where it's like kind of like the main antagonist.
One of the few times I got introduced to him was SpongeBob.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he voiced the leader of the Bubble Poppin' Boys.
Isn't he that dude in where SpongeBob lost his memory? That guy that hates bubbles?
Yes.
I totally forgot about that. Oh man, that special was wow. And of course, probably never seen it, but I have a cartoon network called Abominable Christmas, where he voiced the Abominable Dad.
Yes.
But yeah, we miss you, Ray Liotta. even though I didn't really watch much of your movies, he's still a great actor. Affinity for you, dude.
But yeah, 10 out of 10.
Alright.
And the fact, wait, also about
What?
Ray, his last movie was Cocaine Bear.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, and like he voiced the bear, and that was his last film that he ever did.
Wait. Did the bear talk?
Yeah, he voiced the bear.
No way.
Oh. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, and the fact that he never got to sell that film makes it like more emotional.
This is why it's sad about the, people getting killed, because you never see their movies when they pass away. Like, they never see their movies. Like Heath Ledger,
Stanley, there's Paul Walker, Robin Williams.
Yeah. There are just so many actors in there, so the movies before they died. It just sucks, man. But again, Reloaded, rest in peace, dude.
And let's see, next up, yeah, Dean Buswell.
Yes, voiced by Larry Miller. How did you get used to him?
Okay, going back to it, yeah, it was around. Actually, how did I get introduced to him? Oh yeah, the Ant Bully.
Oh, he's an Ant Billy?
Yeah, yeah, he played Lucas's father.
Yeah. I got this job in The Nutty Professor.
Ah, cool.
And he's also in a movie called Max Keeble's Big Movie.
Move. Max Keeble's Big Move.
Sorry. God damn it.
One of his best roles from the voice acting industry is XR from Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
Oh my god, I actually didn't know he did voice it before. Whoa, that just made my day. He's also a guest star with Steve Carell and Anna Hathaway.
Cool.
Yeah, he's a pretty good actor. Like, he'd be either one of those random dudes, or they could actually play like an antagonist character, like, of course, the principal in Max Keeble's Big Move. So yeah, this is pretty good. But what do you think about Deep? Wait, what'd you guess?
Oh no, I just found something else. Never mind. Go on.
Okay, but what do you think about Dean Buswell himself?
It's okay.
Yeah, he's alright. He's mainly like, okay, the weirdest thing, the fact they have a graduation, it's like, it only takes like 10 seconds. Yeah. But yeah, Dean Buswell, like being the guy that graduated the bees and the one that presented the jobs to the bees. Yeah, he's more like a minor character, basically. 8 out of 10.
Shame.
Alright, next up is Trudy. Which, shocker, I didn't know this the whole time. Trudy is voiced by Megan Mullally.
Yeah, the reason I just guessed because now I realize how I actually got introduced to her.
Huh,
Yeah.
wow.
When she played adult Pebble Flintstone from the special, I Yabba Dabba Doo when they got married.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
But I got into Megan Mullally through Will and Grace, where she played a character named Karen. Of course, she used a high-pitched voice for that character. And she provided the voice of Johnny's mother in Hotel Transylvania too.
Yeah, Linda.
And fun fact, they originally were going to have her voice Dory, but when they found out that wasn't her actual voice, they decided to give it to Ellen DeGeneres instead.
Yeah. I also know her from Bob's Burger and a bunch of other media, but she's a good actor.
Yeah, she's like one of my favorite actresses. And she's also in a movie called Why Him. It's basically like a potty mouth, sex drive type of movie, but it's still a pretty good movie.
Wait
in my
a
opinion.
minute. I'm just double checking. Something. Wait. Right. So I was right. And what I liked about her is also because her husband's also an actor. Yeah, you know Nick Offerman.
Yes.
That sounds familiar, but remember who he is.
Yeah, you might know him from We Are the Millers. And
it's kind of funny because he actually played Johnny's dad. From
Wow. That's funny. Actual husband and wife.
Yeah.
Wow.
He played Norman, from Sing, Rosita's husband,
Yes.
and Meadowbeard from the Lego movie.
Yes.
Really? Yeah, that's cool.
How I got introduced to him was through the George Lopez show.
Alright. I got introduced to him, of course, Lego movie.
Mm-hmm.
We're the Millers.
Yeah.
We are family.
We all family. Yeah. Shout out to
But Trudy herself, she is known as like a tour guide for the bees, and then she started burying the fact that you're gonna have the same job if you don't pick wisely for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
That's just wow. I mean, it sucks even for a bee, but of course, in real life, you can always like retire or quit or get fired from a job. But nonetheless, the way she portrayed the character, she did pretty good, 9 out of 10. And for making herself Infinity. Oh, was and a good opportunity to talk about the next one that had to be in this movie, Rip Torn.
Yeah, he was a great actor. How I first got introduced to him was Hercules.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's in Hercules. This is how I got introduced to. Oh right. Jeez. This is how I got introduced to Rip Torn, and I mistook his voice for John Goodman and they sound very similar. But yeah, and also got introduced to him in Dodgeball, Senseless. What else? Well, of course, Men in Black.
That is right.
Yep. And yeah, how did you get to Rip Torn?
You already explained this.
Well, I mean you first.
Well, yeah, say names. People got names. People aren't just like born with that one. But yeah, Men in Black. The trailer for Men in Black 2 on the DVD of Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
He was also in, what was it? God of War, 3.
Yes.
Oh. Wow, I didn't know he was in a video game. He was also in RoboCop 3, which I haven't seen yet, along with the second one.
And he was in Zoom.
Yes, thank you. That's how I also got used to him. And Welcome to Mooseport with Ray Romano, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, he's just a great guy. And the guy he voiced Lo Duca as the general for the B Squad, or I'm sorry, Paul and Jock. Good God. But yeah, he's just a normal general. I thought he's a pretty decent guy. And yeah, and Rip Torn, may you rest in peace, ever since 2019, Legend, 1000, and Infinity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see, the next one. Yeah, David Herman. Yeah, I know him. Like from Futurama, Paradise PD, and KO, let's go. He's a pretty cool guy.
I actually do not know him, so...
And KO, he played, Mr. Gar.
Ah, I see. The guy that's always like that. He's basically human Donkey Kong.
You could say, yeah. And, of course, he's also in Bob's Burgers, Rick and Morty, what other movie was he in? Yeah, that's pretty much it. And, like, his character, who wants to explain?
Well, he is basically a newspaper man, only appearing as the character, what was it? Shoot. Okay, Bob Bumble. But yeah, like a normal, typical news anchor, talk about like that the fact that Barry is doing human rights because they're like collecting honey and stuff. So yeah, that's like But it is alright, 10 out of 10.
And then next up, we got Tristan McNeil voicing multiple characters here, like Jeanette Chong,
a mother, and a cow.
Yep. Of course, Jeanette Chun does not have any B puns whatsoever. It's just Jeanette Chun. That's it. She actually appeared twice. One in the newsroom, and the fact that she was like interviewing a guy at the airport. And yeah, that's all, basically it. But Tress McNeil, one of the greats. Oh, he's muted. God dang it. Okay. Okay, as I was saying, while you were muted, Tress McNeil is like one of the greats, being like the one that was his dad in Animaniacs. So, how did you introduce to her besides, of course, Animaniacs?
Well, yeah, that's the start.
For me, it was Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Clarabelle.
Not Clarabelle, Daisy Duck.
Duh.
Oh. Well, kind of.
Hello, Clarabelle is played by Erica Winchell.
I forgot.
What a
Anyway,
surprise.
yeah, yeah, she does have minor roles, of course, affinity for her. Now, do you know the guy that played Uncle Carl, Jeff Altman?
No.
I don't either. So, let's see what he has done besides the movie.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh no, I was going to the next guy after him, but continue.
Okay, so he was like Holiday's son with the Olsen twins. A lot of. Oh, he was in the real Ghostbusters.
Well, makes sense, yes.
The Dukes of Hazzard and other products I don't recognize, but don't. Well, Carl's more like a minor character. He is okay, I guess. 8 out of 10.
Alright, for chaos. Yeah. When I was gasping, because I know his actor a little bit.
What, Tom Papa?
Yeah. The Haunted World of El Super Beasto. You ever heard of that movie?
I do not.
Yeah, don't check it out, kids. It's really nice film, though. But yeah, that's all I just know.
Okay, well, let me look up this dude. Yeah, I never heard of it, but by the looks of it, I don't think it's really kid-friendly. But, well, since he played one dude, 7.
Alright, dude. Next up, we got John DiMaggio.
And I didn't notice that he voiced the janitor. It doesn't even. I didn't sound like the janitor when he voiced him.
Because, you know, John has magic.
And besides that, he also voiced Bailiff, the one that was like one of the workers of the grocery store that was packing the honey and stuff. He tried to like fight Barry with a thumbtack. So that's his only appearance.
Yep. Yes. Alright.
Oh wait, hang on a sec. Okay, I got it mixed up. Wait. What? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's see what we do.
I'm misled my characters. But, go on, before I screw more up.
Let's see, boy crying. Oh yeah, you remember Bud Ditchwater?
Yes, he's that guy at the airport. He was like, oh my fucking god, Michael Richards. That's freaking Kramer.
Yeah. And notice how like half the cast is from Seinfeld.
Well, mainly Jerry, Patrick, and of course Michael Richards. And I didn't recognize his voice either. But besides this, of course, we all know him from Seinfeld. That's how I know him best.
And yeah, To the next one, we got my big boy over here. We got Jim Cummings.
Well, he only did like off-body things. Like he did a narrator for the beginning of the movie, talking about like effects about bees, and a Russian announcer.
But yeah, he still did good.
Yep, he did pretty good.
Pretty good. Let's see here. We got some actor named Jeff Witchler. He played Jock number 1, and he also played Press Person number 2. Don't really know much about him.
Yeah, a lot of these are just minors.
Oh, okay. I know. Yeah, somebody here from the last of the cast. Yeah, Freddy, played by Conrad Burt. Yeah, great legend. You know, mostly playing Gingy from, you know, of course, Shrek. What was it? Mason from Penguins Madagascar. Lurch from the Ass Family, the animated one. Oh yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, and there's some movie I didn't know that existed called Doggone Trouble.
Wait a minute. I know he was in another, but where was it? Right.
Boss Baby, he voiced Eugene.
Yes, I was gonna bring that up too.
And he apparently voiced children horse in a Body movie.
Yeah, but you can't really
And
blame
it's
him.
also in Sausage Party.
But again, you can't blame him because he worked on this project. Of course, he's gonna do some voices.
Yeah, and mainly DreamWorks stuff.
But Christian, do you know the Muffin Man?
Oh, for the love of God. Why does that become a meme?
Because how funny it is.
But he's also in Monsters vs. Aliens. He played like a lot of characters, even Mama Dieti, which I had no idea about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is something. But enough of him. He did a pretty good in his one-time thing in this movie. But he's a legend, Infinity.
Same. Yeah, that's about it.
Yep, that's about it for the B movie. So.